Oh, that's a lag spike. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Okay. It's weird that it's not showing up on my other window. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. I remember now that I was caving, so. Yeah, I gotta smelt up all this iron and zinc. Just need to get all these chunks, because all this being loaded in right now, this big square. So, with the shaders, it has a hard time when it first loads up. Oh, right. Okay, let's just sit on this tree now. Maybe I should turn down some of these settings. There we go. Oh, the leaves don't have to be animated, actually, so those can just be normal. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to split all this up. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Okay, I really gotta turn down some of these settings. Oh, you know what? Entity distance is probably eating through this. That makes sense. Oh, you know what's probably, yeah, that. Let's turn that down to 28 for both. Yeah, I can still see far enough. Still stuttering a bit. Yeah, whatever. I have an arrow. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Oh, why is it black? Okay, there we go, it's back. Oh yeah, it definitely lags when I'm looking this direction. How hot is it in my room? 28 degrees. It's the farthest away from the unit. Okay. How much is it for each thing? Okay, that didn't work. So it's 8 for that, 7 for that, 4 for that, and 5 for that. All together, that's 24. So I can. Well, I almost did the strat wrong. I would have just crafted 2 leggings. What? No. I tried to load Helldivers 2 earlier, and it crashed. And I just got the, like, PlayStation error reporting message now, which I did not want. Just appeared. What? No. Look at that inventory management. It's way better. Okay, that's done. So I can start smelting that up. Oh, the animation. I forgot I had that. Okay, so these are all the mods I have installed. Which looks like a lot, but a lot of that's like API ports and that. So what else would I have to make? I have the axe, that. What other tools are there? Oh, a shovel and a hoe. Nah, that's not worth it. So, the only major mod I have installed is the create mod. Like I have, yeah, can create aeronautics. I guess the world map also kind of counts, but I don't think that's very important. I should install do a barrel roll, though. hate that whenever I close out of the window for a second to look at something on my other monitor, it just pauses the game. It's super annoying. Yeah, see, I just minimized the window again to look at something, and yet again, closed out. I can see it because of the. It shows my. It shows me what's happening through OBS. I guess I can collect some wood while I wait. So yeah, when I was underground in this cave, you can't really see it, but there is an ancient city under here because it showed me on the map. There's some skulk here, but if you look down this way, there's definitely this ancient city, as you can see the shapes. And then in here, there's like a trial chamber here, a trial chamber here, a trial chamber here. There's one up here, and there's one right here. I want to take a look at how who's his name's doing? Speed.
My bow has infinity with power 4 and unbreaking 3. How about you?
Mine's is my update is my helmet is protection 4, unbreaking 3. My diamond chest plate is regular, leggings is regular, but my boots is protection 4, unbreaking 3. I have a bow and arrow that's power 5, flame.
Has he died?
3,
Okay, he hasn't
infinity.
died then.
Yes. Diamond sword still has yet to upgrade. I'm thinking about doing smite 4. And my pickaxe.
Check in on them every so often. It's so funny. Because I played Minecraft for a while. I just haven't played it for a while since. Oh, other monitor just turned off. I haven't played it for a while. Like when Create Aeronautics first came out, which was the whole, like the new thing for Create. It did kind of revived Create, but it also made me start playing that through Minecraft again. And then they're doing that challenge for the past couple days, which is funny, so I started watching that. Oh, it was too much. Okay, this will be done in a second. Then I can split that mutton up. See, again, all I did was close the window and shuts it off. That's weird. Oh, I haven't seen this village or this village. I only saw this one. Because I made a nether portal right here. You can see the obsidian. But I left it for now. Okay, I didn't oh, there's one right here, too. I didn't see these three. This will be done in a second, too. So once this one's done smelting, I can split this up again to make it go faster. And then when this one's done, I can split them up again. Hopefully I still have some coal after this. There isn't... Oh yeah, there's still some. Okay, so I guess then go loot and raid these other villages here. And then... Or... No, that shipwreck's actually really far. Okay. Also, I haven't actually gone, like, anywhere nearby. That's just the simulation distance, loading all that in. Oh, I don't want all the saplings. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to spend a long time just running. And then there's this big valley, which sucks. I only use the, so there's like toggle sprint and there's push sprint. So push sprint is like the normal one where you have to double click W and you go forward. But then there's the one you just hold down control, and as long as you're on the ground, you'll start sprinting. That's what I'm doing right now. And like the control one is definitely a lot better for scenarios like this. But then the other one is just more convenient. Oop. But I guess if I was using toggle sprint, then I wouldn't have missed that jump. Oh my god. Surprised I can see those. That's pretty far. Okay, there is a village here. Nice. I'm gonna have so much bread. Minimized it again. Like, come on. Just leave it open. Is there any blacksmith? Oh, that was bad. Alright, well, I have 2 more villages to try. Just by the tops of the village houses. I can't. Oh, there's an abandoned village. Oh, that's cool. You don't see very many of these. Okay, so I can just take this as the river. It's just. Oh, it was perfectly diagonal. No, I think it is. Cool. How did I not see that? Yeah, I can raid that too, so I have the ominous bottles. I have my. This is one of my side buttons, and this is one of my side buttons. Keep thinking this one is the one for the water bucket. There's the village. Okay, so I can use this to get some string. Because I can use that to make a bow. I can't make arrows yet. Like, because I don't have the stuff. But I can make a bow. Where are all the villagers? There should be a lot more of them, right? Okay, they're there. Oh, they're probably all burned, actually. Okay, so they must have burned because I just picked up rotten flesh. Oh, nice. What did I just pick up? No. Now I can go to the pillager outpost. It should be right that way. And I can go to that. Then I can go to this cluster, and then I can go to that. Why are they all the way out here? Ow. Oh. The dangers of having the walk button right next. Oh, it's a pumpkin. I thought it was a hay bale. What? See, they're not here either. None of the mobs are spawning. Ooh, armor trims. Oh, nice. That's the one I like. And yeah, I guess arrows, so I can use my bow. There's another village there. There's so many. And then that's... Well, that's weird. There's one of these guys. Where are the rest of them? Oh! Jesus, it's that. Must have come from the cage. I never use a lathe, so I heard I heard that noise. That's that scared me. Cuz I knew I hadn't installed any mods like that. That was weird. Jeez, that'll lay. It's the one dude that lives far away from everyone. My gosh, for once a village that generated properly. Okay, well, these guys all ended up in that cage, but whatever. It's a lot of apples. I don't have any blocks. Really, buddy? I can't do anything until you... Okay, he's aggro on me again. I got killed by one of these guys because I forgot about... There we go. Thank you for the iron. Oh, that guy's house is being flooded. Oh, a river. Okay, never mind. I thought this village had normal terrain generation, but I was wrong. And that's probably the worst blacksmith chest I've ever seen. Yeah, this guy's house just fully generated in water. The one spot that doesn't have water. Oh! Oh. I'm sorry. No. Now I'm really sorry. Is there a chest? No? Okay, I did that all for nothing then. There's a village over there. And there's no river going to that one, so it's gonna be slow. At least, though, at least, I can take this little amount of water over there to go faster. Well, that's weird. The reflection disappears. Not for that, though. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. There it is. The village. Oh, God. Horrible. Okay, regenerate, please. Thank you. This guy's poor house. It's just fully blocked in by the tree. Ow. I can see stars, so... Whatever. Most useless block in the game. Mostly don't want any monsters to kill the villagers because I'm going to use them as my source for a trading hall eventually. So, I want to try and keep them alive, so the distance I have to travel for villagers is less, depending on where my house is built. I saw emeralds, wait. Oh my god, there's another. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I started here. Or right here was near spawn. Where is it? I want to find 0, 0. Right there. I spawned right on this block. And I have 2 villages here. There's 8. There's 8 in total. And there's no water that can get me to it closer. These villages are completely landlocked. Okay, well, I guess I can go over there and then do that, but that by that point it's not worth it. Oh, there's a swamp up there. Which one is this? Okay, it's the left one. Whatever. Everything looks moody when it's raining, so. I don't know why this game always stutters, because I have a 5060 and a 9600X, which is way more than Minecraft should need. And I allocate like 16 gigs of RAM to it. So, unless it's because of how the 9600X performs under single core performance, because Minecraft only uses 1 core, it doesn't use multi-core. So, unless that's the reason, this game should not have any problems with loading anything. Like, my GPU fans aren't even spinning right now. Like, it's passively cooled at the moment because it's not doing that much. Here, it might be spinning now because I'm streaming and the encoding and decoding is heavier on it, but okay, not counting that, it's not usually spinning. So, I don't know why this game lags and stutters from the shaders. Because it's also an NVIDIA GPU, and the whole thing it does is shaders. And there's another village. Wait, there might be naturally spawning swamp villagers there. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. Because there are the jungle and swamp villager textures. They just don't have villages that spawn there. So if there was so you need the village to like kind of cross over, and that's exactly what I need it to do. So if it did, that would be so cool. I've never seen one naturally spawn. I've either had to bring a villager there and breed them to make it spawn, or I've used a spawn egg in creative. That would be really cool. What the? Okay, let's check in how. Um, who's it and what's its name doing? Okay, they haven't died. They're enchanting tools and armor. So, once they do that, they might finally start on their next boss. So, I'll keep it muted and just tab into that every so often. Because I don't think they've fought a boss yet. Like, they haven't even got to it. So, if they did, that would be cool. Oh, ruin portal. There are no chests. Oh, 2 gold blocks. Ow. It's not really useful. And I might as well just do this so I have 1 more durability on my flint and steel, because I've only used it once. There's a dark forest in here. Or is that a jungle? I think that's a jungle. No, there's dark forest. I think that's... And that connects to a bamboo jungle. That's weird. Okay. So I gotta go this way towards the swamp. And then... Once I'm in the swamp, I just need to follow the edge of it and head that way. I think that's west, because that's where the... Unless the sun sets that way, then that's west. I knew I was going to clip the edge of that block. Stop! I don't want them. Okay, I'm used to clicking E to exit the vehicle from Helldivers. Please, no more villages. Oh my gosh, I think that's it. I think we finally broke free of the village curse. Because you're obligated to go to every village you find. You can't just not go to a village. I think those flowers are actually rare, so that's cool to see as well. Frog. We're finally getting close. the sun does set that way, so we've been heading west, I think. I don't know where to find it on here. Please, swamp villager. Oh, nice. I mean, might as well take that because you can't craft horse armor. That's a lot of obsidian, too. Where are all the villagers? 'Cause this is still the swamp. No! Oh, they're all sleeping, though. So, once it's daytime, they'll all be awake, so I can see them. Whoa! That's so cool! I didn't know it did that. It's beautiful. Alright, the rainbow's going away a bit. Come on, there's gotta be a swamp villager. You're not a swamp villager. Did they change it so they don't spawn anymore? That sucks. Oh, that would have been so cool. He's stuck in his house. What is this guy doing? No, come back. Stop moving, bro. Make the face. No. Alright, how are the two things doing? Well, they got enchanted stuff now and they're strip mining, I think. But they're still on the enchant gear. It's like, they're still trying to enchant their gear, so. Okay. That had to have been a frog. Yeah, okay, there's a frog. Where else? Okay, where do we want to put? Where do we want to put our permanent living arrangements? Okay, we get it. I don't want to be near the water. That's always annoying, but I want to be near a forest. It's always going to be near water. So, you know what? Let's go. Let's try to go here. So that's that direction, right? Actually, what if go here? Actually, let's just go down south. I think that's south. Just see what we find. Yeah, okay, that is south. Cause yeah, this river will flow out into the ocean. And because that connects to the ocean, I can just take that all the way out to where I want to go. And then once I have an establishment, I can start working with all the create stuff, because I have the zinc and andesite, so I can start making contraptions. Like, I work with Create Mod and Create Aeronautics a lot, but I mostly like doing the steam engines and, like, logistics stuff. Like, kind of normal logistics stuff, not the crazy stuff like the I can never figure out the packaging and mailing addresses and that. It just never worked. But I can try to do all the, like, I always try to make, I will, like, make power plants, as in, like, rotational energy, and then hydro plants and pump water and rotational energy everywhere, and then create little places that'll pick it up in factories. So it's all one big system. But, I've never used, like, millstones and, like, crushers and that to automate iron farms from nothing. Like, I've never done that before, which I want to try doing. I think that would be cool. And with Create Aeronautics, I can make something that flies, but then actually use it. Because I have some... Where is it? I actually want to load it up now. I've got some... These were my attempts at a car, but I think it was this one. That was my first attempt at an airship. And, the way it worked is the first design had this, balloon part separate. That's weird. But I guess the ropes broke at some, or did something weird at some point, so now it's crooked. Oh, there we go. Hear the burners going. So it would start going up, and then second you move forward and stop, or especially move back, it does this crazy swing. What's that? You see that little arrow thing, right? I wonder if that's wind. And then this is like normal burners. You have to turn on like ultra burners for it to actually go higher than this. But it can rotate and spin around fine. And then it'll go down on its own. Or you can just release all of it. So that was my first. Ew. That was my first attempt at something like that. And then the other one is Airship 2. Oh, I don't know if I finished this one. But what I did instead, no, that's the back. What I did instead was I had it all as one big unit, and then I changed the propeller from being up on the top. So what is that line? The top to on the side. So now it doesn't work. This one's worse. Yeah. But this is what I'm doing now. So I gotta figure out how to make something that works properly instead of that. Really? I had to do that. I won't even fit through this gap. Get in there. So, most of my friends are on Bedrock Edition of Minecraft, and as the title of the stream says, I hate Bedrock Edition. It's just worse than Java Edition in every way. But, because they're on consoles, I have to, and I'm trying to set up a server. So I'm gonna have to make that on. I'm gonna have to make that on Bedrock Edition as well. But the thing is, the Bedrock Edition servers are so annoying to try and keep updated because they go out of date really easily. Because you can't downgrade your version of Bedrock Edition, so you just have to keep it in. Like, you have to update it all the time. There's no update button on the server like screen. It's just a console and a bunch of other information. So you have to extract the world file, get a new install of the server API or whatever, and then you have to what was it? Then you have to take the stupid the world folder, and then you gotta move that into from the world folder from, oh my god, am I talking? The world folder from the other thing, and then once you have that, once you have the world folder from the other server, move that into the new one, and then it works. It's fine, but it's just annoying and a hassle. Plus, port forwarding is a bitch to try and get working, especially on Rogers Xfinity. Like, stupid. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to run the rest of the way. Oh, that's right, I was gonna go south. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, there we go. Where was I going? Oh, why'd I leave? The water. Okay, well, I'll just go this way. Oh, actually, the water's right there. It's not that far. Especially going downhill. Oh, I'm gonna have to just... I'm gonna have to get out of the boat right there. And then scale the mountain, go around, and then go back into the ocean. I'm sorry. Whoa, no! Buddy, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't even know where he is. I am so far! You can stop! That scared the crap out of me. I heard the drowned, but I got my boat back at least, but I heard the drowned. I didn't see it. Or I saw it, but like I didn't see the trident, I mean. Drop an iron? I think he did. So many lava pools. It's cool that the map like illuminates them. It's also weird that they have their hands by their sides until they start walking. Uh-uh. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, but then I leave and you can't see it anymore. Oh. You kinda can. Well, you can't anymore. There's like a very small outline. It must use the biome blend. Yeah, I don't like that with their arms by their sides. That looks gross. I don't know. Am I gonna find the Leviathan in this ocean? It looks pretty big. It does look pretty big, actually. This thing's huge. That little scrap of land right there is the only thing I see. What is that? There's a shipwreck there. And there's a shipwreck there. So I'm gonna make for that island there. And go swing around. Make for that island here. Go around. Follow this light. And then go there. That looks so cool. Beautiful. Just an island with just one tree. Oh, it's a drowned ruins, but it's like out of the water. That's weird. Okay, well, I go around that. And then there should be a shipwreck in that, about that direction. Yeah, yeah. I don't see it. Oh, oh, there it is. I was looking in the wrong. I was looking in the wrong spot the whole time. Actually, I'll bring the boat here. That was a disgusting noise. I can't see. I didn't like that noise. I did not like that noise. I don't know if they added new ambient water noises. I don't like it. I don't need that wool. Oh, it was the dolphin that made that noise. Jesus. That's weird. I haven't seen shipwreck like this. Hi, yes. I'm at a shipwreck though, so I don't know what you're supposed to be guiding me to. Okay, should be this way. If I get the heart of the sea, then I can use it to make the conduit at some point. I don't know what all the hate is about the conduit though. I love the conduit. Like I mean, its range is pretty bad, especially at fully surrounded with all the prismarine you can. But despite that, I think it's just cool to have. Right? Like, because it's pretty novel. And not a lot of Minecraft players have that. Like, they know that it's there, and they probably have a Heart of the Seers, too, just lying around, but no one really uses it. So I think that's when it's kind of cool to have it. Let's watch that guy despawn. I can probably make that jump. Ow! Yeah, at least I'm finally on the map. Jeez, that's a nice change by Mojang. Yeah, because in the next update, they're making it so that just doesn't happen. What? Oh, it's that. Jeez, that noise was just horrible. It's not under the water, is it? That would suck. Oh, that's cool. And then there's another uh thing. I forget what it's called. Yeah, that. Oh, was it that little scrap of land? I'm on top of it. This is not a beach. There's no way. That's that's BS. That's cool. I just saw it jump out of the water. This is not a. That's not a beach. This better not be the same one. I'm gonna drown. That's stupid. I've been to 3 shipwrecks and they both go to here. And there's nothing here. Let's go gambling. Wow, weakness. Thanks. There's another one in there. I don't know what it does. Alright, what's the next one? Ah, I thought there was another one in here. No, there's 2 of those. Okay. Well, I'll go past this island and try to head for the savannah. The wood there's crap, but I do want to be near one. So, like right here, here. Because I need to be near water for the water wheels. Because that's the only early game amount of energy generation I can get. There's like blaze burners and steam engines in that, which is fine. But if I were to make a boiler, I'd use lava instead of a blaze burner just so I don't have to refuel the blaze burner. I think blaze burners make a little bit more heat, but it's just more annoying. Gotta constantly you gotta feed it all the stuff. Alright, there's a jungle down there. A cherry grove. Like right up there. That's nice. Alright, let's start building a house or something. Chests, at least. Oh, I have the wood for a chest, but whatever. I could add more inventory space the whole time, I just didn't. Okay, well, go back over there, because that's where I want to put it. I want to be over here. Oh, that's flat terrain right there. That's perfect. Oh, close to flat. It's good enough. Shut up. Oh my god, this is perfect. Set spawn here just so I don't lose this. So much crap. I cleaned up my inventory nicely. But I can also take that out of the chest and start putting it along here. Because I can take the coal out of here. Split that up. Not good enough. Now I just need to get a couple logs and strip them. Because I can turn that into andesite casing. Which is What do I have to do? Oh, how do you make the shafts? Ooh, caps lock. No, I don't think I have it unlocked then. Because I forget if it's zinc ingots or if it's andesite that you make the shafts with. I can't remember. Alright, that should be good for now. I might as well start. Oh my god. Might as well get a at least one sapling. Because that one is all I need. No, just one. Okay, don't need an apple either. Sapling. Just need one sapling. Okay. As soon as I look away. Okay. That was weird. Get rid of my shields to strip the logs. Well, I think I need to. Oh, what do I use for this again? No. Oh, how do I make this? Oh, it doesn't even show me. I forget. How do you make andesite casing? Andesite alloy. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I get it now. Okay. That's okay. I get it. Because now, I bet if I do this. Yeah! There we go. Okay, I need some of this. I'm not going to use all of it yet, just in case. Yeah, look at that. Every single create mod item, or close to it, just unlocked from that. Because then, yeah, make a shaft with that. Then one of these. Nope. One of... Nope. One of these. Nope. No, how do you make a cogwheel? I was close. There we go. That's a cogwheel. That's a big cogwheel. Make another one of these. I forget how to make a water wheel. Okay, that makes sense. Got a water wheel now. So, if we go to like a spot like this, I need dirt. Or sand. Sand works. Yeah, actually, no, it doesn't. gonna be terraforming this area anyway, so I'll just tear it off of here. I mean, this works, but it's not what I was trying to do. If I get... I have no cobblestone. Can I craft with this? No. Okay. Wooden shovels it is then. Okay, anyway, what I was trying to do is get some of this. Okay, that's good. Then we take some of the dirt. And we just strip this down. So, you need to fill this all in. That's why sand would also work here, but I kind of locked myself into this. I think I can... No, that's too high. Oh, this is just a normal water wheel. That's why I need to make a big water wheel. Yeah, there we go. Large water wheel. It's quite large, especially in your hand. There we go. That's very big. So now that I have that, I can remove this block because it doesn't need a supporting block. So I can get a shaft. I can get a casing. Just boop, do that. What? You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. Can I get it back? No? I probably need a wrench for that. That's so cool. I didn't know you could make it do that. Okay, this is good enough for now. That's going the wrong way. That's not going any of the directions I want it to. Take a block from here for now. What was that? Okay, if I get some of this now. Do that. Oh yeah, that's spinning faster, bud. Okay, that's not spinning very fast. But it generates a lot of torque. And because it generates a lot of torque, that means I can use it for a lot more than normal. Okay, I can strip a lot of this down. Does it just not need any of this? No, it doesn't. I mean, if I were to build a new one, it would need all of that, but it doesn't need any of that. I can just do this. This seems to work just fine. Okay, So I have rotational motion now, but that's where I'm gonna leave it today because I'm tired and I gotta do something later. So, nice.